Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. Well, I'm back again to do another update for my Blu-ray collection. I've been out shopping hard over the last couple of weeks and I've got a few more to show you that I have added to my collection. Now, I thought it would be interesting to explain to you my shopping habits when it comes to films and Blu-rays. I am not a fanatical collector, if you like. I don't have to have this steelbook, I don't have to have this sleeve, this cover. I'm not that kind of collector. I used to be when I was younger, and in 2005 I think it was, I actually opened my own retail store where I sold DVDs and film memorabilia and toys, film toys, all that kind of stuff. But unfortunately I couldn't make it a success. And believe it or not, the name of that shop that I opened was called Screen Stars. So I've said before, I've always seen this channel as the natural successor to my attempts to open a film store. So like I kind of fell out of love with collecting movies, and I whittled away my collection, and when I started doing this channel I really found my love for movies and I started collecting again. But what I tend to do now is just collect movies that I really want in my collection, and movies that I won't just collect for collecting's sake. And I'm a bit of a bargain hunter. I'll very rarely go out and buy one brand new off the shelf. I'll usually go to, like, you know, second-hand stores or eBay quite a lot, and see if I can find a bargain. So that's my kind of shopping habits when it comes to Blu-rays. So saying that, I'm going to show you now what I have been buying in the last couple of weeks. So this is in no particular order. I have got Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Edition, and in 3D, even though I won't make use of the 3D because I don't have a 3D telly. I like this film. I actually haven't seen the ultimate cut of this yet, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing it. I know this is a very, very divisive film, and I do think they made quite a few errors in this film, namely, you know, Lex Luthor and Doomsday and the grumpy Superman, but I do think there's a lot in that film that is worth watching too. Let's have a look. I've got Bad Neighbours 2. I got the first one last year, and I think I showed it in one of my previous videos. Really love the first one. I don't think this one is just as good as the first one, but as sequels go, it's not half bad, and it is still pretty funny. And generally speaking, anything with Seth Rogen in, I'm usually there, because I think he's really talented comedy actor and producer and writer and director. This one I'm really pleased with. Every time I've tried to get this one, it's been way too expensive. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, in my opinion, one of the greatest comedies of all time and one of the greatest 80s movies. A John Hughes classic, completely amazing film, and if you've never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I can't imagine many people who haven't, but if you haven't, get it watched immediately. And this has got some brilliant extras on, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. Really pleased with that one. Got a really good price on that one. This one, I think this was something like £1, and I remember watching this. I watched a documentary on this with my wife when we used to be into ghost hunting and stuff years ago, and the documentary was terrifying, and then they brought it out as a film, and I remember being quite underwhelmed with this film the first time I watched it. I thought it was going to be terrifying, but I thought for £1 I'll take a punt and try that one again, and if I'm not a fan of it, I'll just move it on out of my collection. For £1, why not? Classic one here, Gladiator. Brilliant. This has got 2 discs, crammed full of extras. Really pleased with this one. I've never had this on no, I tell a lie, the first Blu-ray I ever bought was Gladiator, years and years ago when Blu-rays first came out. I bought Gladiator and Mission Impossible 2, my first 2 Blu-rays, and then obviously it whittled. I think I probably, when I opened my shop, most of my DVD and Blu-ray collection I ended up putting in the shop that I opened, and this would have been one of them. Another one I'm really pleased with, the Lethal Weapon Blu-ray collection. All 4 Lethal Weapon movies in a nice little bookcase type thing. Huge fan of this series. I know there's a TV show out now. I did review the early episodes of the TV show, but I'm not a a huge fan, I have to be honest. But I'm really pleased with this, and it's got a bonus disc with loads of extras on. Really good. Very pleased with that. Kingsman. The Secret Service. And I said the Golden Circle then, but that's a sequel. I will probably end up getting the sequel when it drops in price. Didn't hate it. I know a lot of people are not fond of that second one at all. The sequels go, I think, yeah, it was. They made a few errors in there. The Elton John stuff and what have you really didn't work, but it's not an awful sequel. I may well put it in my collection when it drops in price. But this one, amazing film. I keep trying to convince my wife to watch this, but she won't have it. I don't know why. Another one I'm really pleased to get. I don't know. Edge of Tomorrow. Because I saw the Live Die Repeat on the front, it's almost like it's got two titles, this film, and then I forgot the title, but Edge of Tomorrow. Live Die Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow. Amazing Tom Cruise film. I can't believe it didn't do as well at the cinema as it should have done. I thought they were making a sequel, but it doesn't seem to be in his IMDb filmography at the minute. But I would be happy to see a sequel for that one. So I'm looking forward to watching that again with all the extras. Inglourious Basterds. Quentin Tarantino. What a great film. Again, I think the trilogy of films, Quentin Tarantino, his last three films for me have just been completely fantastic. Starting with this, and then we had Django Unchained and The Hateful Eight. I think all of them are absolute classics. I love them. And I've not been a massive, other than Pulp Fiction, I could take or leave most of the other Quentin Tarantino films. I think Pulp Fiction's amazing, but his last three films I think he's absolutely peaked right now. Paranormal Activity. I definitely won't be bothering with the rest of these. I've not seen any of the others. A couple of them might be good, but it's one of those horror franchises, to me, feels like it's been completely filtered down as each film has gone on. So, yeah, not for me, the other ones, but definitely worth having that one. I think that's a really terrifying film. And Night and Day, the Tom Cruise, Cameron Diaz film that I think is pretty criminally underrated. There you go. So there you go, guys. That is my update of what I have been buying in the last couple of weeks. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave a like. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thank you very much for watching. Pop in the comments if there's any new videos, DVDs that you've put in your collection lately. Thanks for watching, everybody.